Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. Oh, today we're talking Shannon Sharpe, aka Club Shay Shay, aka Mr. Baby Gravy, y'all. Listen, y'all, for real. Now, listen, I'm of the 92% minding my business, but you gotta be silly if y'all don't think I'm not gonna drag this and talk about this. Shannon Sharpe, you guys, has 3 kids, 2 that are 32 years old and 1 that is 30 years old. All successful. Why are you entertaining a 19-year-old who is now 21? Make it make sense. Why are you entertaining people who are younger than your own children? Thinking this mess out here is cute. Dealing with people who are not fully functioned, who are fully not, who don't have all their scruples yet and all the things, but they know you're famous, they know you're on YouTube, they know you're on ESPN and all of the things, and they see dollar signs. Monique was right, another black woman. Listen, say what you want about Monique and her still wanting in 2025 Tyler Perry to apologize to her, which is going to happen in never, ever, ever land. But she was right in her Club Shay Shay interview. She told him to his face, leave these young girls alone. Leave these young girls alone. It is going to be nothing but problems. They're going to get you caught up one day. She said that to his face. But again, and you would think this is already with the Jonathan Major stuff going on. You would think. But no. These athletes, these rich black celebs, they think that they got it all figured out. They think they're untouchable. Nobody's going to hem them up for nothing. They can do whatever they want to these women, and these women are not going to do anything in response. They're not going to say anything to response, except for they're recording all your conversations, they're screen recording all your text message conversations, and any other receipts that are necessary. And are going to air you out the moment that something goes left in whatever type of entanglement y'all got going on. So, no, Shannon Sharpe, this is an epic fail. You know better than this. You are too old and too grown to be moving like this. Make it make sense. But again, other men who are around your age, who have been married and everything else, that have a family, are not here out in these streets doing this type of foolishness. Make it make sense. So what has happened, y'all, is Shannon Sharpe, there was a leaked audio that came out. And before we get to that, Shannon Sharpe, I guess him and his legal people got ahead of it, got wind of it, and thought that it was a great idea. Hey, let's do a video, where I'm contrite, where I'm humble, where I am being my authentic self, even though I'm reading from a teleprompter. I'm saying all of this from the heart, but I'm reading from a teleprompter. like the math is not mathing in any capacity. No. If it's coming from the heart, you're not on script. You're not reading a script. You're not reading something in advance. But he's apologizing to his friends and his family. He's accusing Tony Busby of this as being a shakedown. They're just trying to be after his millions of dollars, and that Tony Busby has a problem specifically targeting black men, successful black men, and just trying to shake them down and trying to go after their money and all of this and all of that. And nonetheless, that was the gist of it, right? So the audio comes out, right? The audio comes out because, again, These people, if they see you as a money grab, if they see dollar signs, they're going to save everything as receipts. And then when mad day comes, if they find out that you've got other people or other people you're dealing with, even though you knew from the start it was an entanglement, but if they find out that there's somebody else out there in the picture, if they find out that, you know, if you're not giving them money or you're not treating them right or you're not hearing to the things that you want them to do, this is what happens. Recorded phone conversations start to come out. And so we have one that came out, and essentially it is Shannon Sharpe threatening, what did they say on Dave Chappelle? Does Wayne Brady have to CHOKE a bleep? Does Wayne Brady got a CHOKE? Like, that's what it was giving? That's what it was giving? And she was like, I don't want you to CHOKE me. And he was like, I think you do. And he was like, you better not do X, Y, and Z, or I'm gonna... No! Shannon Sharpe, what is wrong with you? And here's the problem, right? Because I'm team nobody in this. Everybody knows what they're getting themselves involved in at this point. Shannon Sharpe, you have been in the NFL, and now you're in sports media, and now you're in YouTube media, and everything else. You have been around for decades. You have been exposed to all types of groupies, all types of thirsty people. You have been through the decades, pre-social media, during social media, and post-social media, where everything now is going to be on the Instagrammies and on the tickety talks. Like, you have been out here in these streets. I do not understand for the life of me why you are acting like like this wasn't going to happen to you, especially with how reckless you're out here moving. Mr. Baby Gravy, like this is not the flex that you think it is, right? So nonetheless, I don't know what's going to happen from here. I don't know if it's going to be too much tea for this to even go to trial, that they may have to enter a situation where things may need to get settled. I don't know. But all I know is Shannon Sharpe, this is beneath you. And this is embarrassing that you've got kids that are, 12, 13, 14 years older than this alleged victim. And you're out here moving reckless like this. Why are you so desperate for these young girls? Is the question. What is wrong with your ego and yourself that you do not have the confidence to handle somebody around your own age? I'll even give you somebody, I don't know, older than your kids. So somebody at least 33 and up. Why are you so insecure that you do not want to deal with somebody who is in their 30s, in their 40s, who would have already had a college education, who would have already hit this point in their lives, be set into a career of some sort, who is already financially stable of some sort, and all of the things, whether they've got kids or not, because that shouldn't matter to you because you got 3 kids. So nonetheless, and this is my point, people want to drag, quote, the modern women and all this and all of that, and oh, you're too busy for love and you're too successful for love, but guess what the modern woman is not doing? The modern woman is not out here texting people to put the baby gravy in me. Nobody, the modern woman's not doing no race play, I know that. The modern woman isn't doing all this foolishness. It's not getting caught up here in those social media streets. It's not getting caught up in no scandals. I know that. Say what you want about the modern woman, but guess what? She's not in no scandal. She's not in any lawsuits. She's not out here getting exposed or getting embarrassed or embarrassing herself. I know that. But this is what y'all want. This is what y'all said was, quote unquote, submissive, right? The submissive woman, right? The person, you got to get somebody young, right? Got to get somebody young, barely 20. You got to get the young thing, right? Because you can manipulate them, right? You can control them, right? You can use your money and your access and your resources for them to do what you want them to do, except for they pulled the Uno reverse card on you, and now something is going to to have to go down. And so now it's going to be a tit for tat to where they're going to release information about each other and they're going to see how far this goes. But nonetheless, nobody looks good in this situation. Nobody looks good. Shannon Sharpe, this is embarrassing and this is deplorable for you. And the girl knew exactly what type of time she was on. She was waiting for the moment to put all this out on blast. And how convenient, the Tony Busby special, just the moment that article came out this past weekend, I think it was, that Shannon Sharpe his contract was expiring with his current deal for his podcast, and that he was in negotiations for upwards of $100 million. Well, now all of that the kibosh is on that. The kibosh is on that temporarily until all of this is sorted out. But Shannon Sharpe, your personal life is a hot mess. Your personal life is a hot mess. You need to tighten up. You need to date somebody your age that is mature and all of the things. And maybe you do need somebody that is going to hold you accountable, because you're out here moving reckless. You are out here moving reckless out here, and it's embarrassing. But Monique tried to tell you, and all of us tried to tell you, you thought it was a flex. The leaked SEX tape was a flex. You thought that was cute. It wasn't, because some people speculated you did that to, avert from the alleged DL rumors. You think that this is cute of how young you can attract somebody, and the girl was barely 19. This is not it, Shannon. It's not it at all. So there's that. That is all I got. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.